bitch, I ain't even gonna bed. All I do is hit, I don't even care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, that love her so bad, but I ain't cuffing bitch. I want Molly, I want Gaba, I want Rossi.
All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Back in the Game podcast playoff race number 2 here in the Asylum Click Truck Series in the Relentless Racing League. My name is Jacob, and tonight we have 150 laps here at Richmond. Going to have about 60 laps of fuel. And get our qualifying data up. Bam. Right now, only 10 drivers out there qualifying at the moment. Sam Leota, one of those drivers. So is the 44 of Adam Chapman. On board with the 4 of Sam Leota and see what he's up to. And spins it out to 4. Crossing the line sideways, though. We'll run a 22.08. Only 10 drivers qualified. Gonna have a total of, count here, 10, 15 drivers tonight. Okay, Kyle Busch. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Let's see here. Leota's still, oh my gosh, Leota's still doing reverse crap. Wait, how am I hearing myself? Okay, fix that. All right. I think that'll wrap up qualifying. Go to time-based. Yep, 10 seconds left here in qualifying. Looks like Kevin Stein will get another pole added to his already long and wonderful list of poles this season. Season 5 standings. Yep. Kevin Stein will now have 4 poles to his name. All right. On your pole will be Kevin Stein running a 21.568. Joe Robert to his outside. Row 2 will be Michael Ball and Jeremiah Beal. Row 3 will be David Farnan and William Kinder. Row 4 is Justin Karatzis and Sam Leota. Row 5 will be Bo Dinger and Angel Miller. Row 6, Adam Chapman and Sean Pointer. Oh, not really Sean Pointer. Row 6 will be Adam Chapman and Joe Barra. Then will be Mark Stavros, Carter, and then Todd Chase, and then Carter Hayden will round out row 8, 9. Something like that. I've got a bunch of cameras for this one. One line. No, I need. Andrew Miller. Kevin Stein's paint scheme running a Yeti. Oh, the same Yeti. It kind of reminds me of Fallout. Joe Robert. Michael Ball. Jeremiah BL. David Farnan. William Kinder. Justin Karatzis, Sam Leota, Bo Dinger, Andrew Miller, Adam Chapman, Joe Ibarra, Todd Chase, and Carter Hayden. Mark Stavros in front of him. On my cellular device. Taking so long. All right, and we are moving now. We are about to go 1 degree. Our lights are off, so we will be racing this time by. It's gonna be interesting to see kind of starts we're gonna get. All right, pace car will. Oh, they're 2 to green now. They're 1 to green. Okay, never mind. That was wrong. Oh, ready, row, Richmond. Here we go. So, based on what I was being told by drivers, turn 2 exit is going to be like Spin City. Turn 4, if you're on the high side, is going to be more stable than the bottom. So we'll probably see a lot of diamonding in the corners. Alright, pace car pulled off, and we are about to go. Green flag racing.
Green, green, green.
Away we go. We are underway here at Richmond. Joe Robert making a good pass up in front, now out to the lead. Kevin Stein falling back to 3rd on the outside of the 38 of Michael Ball. Jeremiah Beal still lurking in 4th. David Farnan and William Kinder side by side behind those two. Jugging a little bit loose. We survived turn 1 and turn 2. Turn 3 and 4 as well. Carter Hayden already crashed, unfortunately. Got looseness in that truck. Let's see what happened here to the 00.
The yellow flag
Ooh,
is out.
yellow flag is out. Yep, add a turn 2. Alright, but Adam Chapman involved in this one. Barreling into turn 1, I do believe that is. Yep, and just lost the rear end. Locked it down. Kept it rolling. Didn't want to hit the wall. Hit the brakes and... hey, kept it off the wall. So that puts Joe out in the lead and Kevin Stein in third. Let's get in the back already. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I saw that. So right now, these cautions are helping these guys out. So basically a two-stop race, going to stop at about lap 60 if you're doing this right, and then 120, so you'll have 30 laps on the final stint of your tires. Speaking of tire sets, they have an extra from the kerfuffle from last week. So in total, they will have 5 sets total. 5 sets total of tires. Joe Robert will not have a bad day today as he complains about tire sets. So... check through our field, see. I'm going to see if Carter tapped the wall. Don't see any. I don't see any damage. So I think he's all good and squared away. Chapman? Chapman never touched the wall, so he should be good to go. Yep, pace car, 1 to go. This time by Joe Robert will choose the high side. Green flag is out, and we are back underway. Michael Ball is sparing for a second. So Robert out with a good lead on the pack. Jeremiah and Michael 2 wide through turns 1 and 2. Michael Ball coming out with the advantage, though. Ooh, looseness in the back. I'm not sure who that was. I think that was the 40 of Andrew Miller. The battles we got going on here. 3 wide down the front stretch into turn number 1 as well. 35, 40, and the 13. 35 going to back out of it. Ooh, 29 of Bo Dinger get loose. Those are 27 of Mark Stavros. Back up in front of Joe, starting to try and make quick work of the 38. 58 as well, following in tow. Yellow flag is out once again. 27 of Mark Stavros involved. Spun around down the backstretch. I don't think the bar never touched him. Just a little too much on the gas into turn 1, or out of turn 2. We'll see here momentarily if he's got any front end damage. I mean, I don't see any. If it is, it may just be like a little bit of a rub. Down pit road, Adam Chapman and Todd Chase. They're going to probably take some fuel only here. Joe Robert and Michael Ball already. Yeah, they're still out there. Kevin Stein third. Yeah, pretty much no positions have changed. Sam Leota +3 in the night. Andrew Miller +3 in the night. Joe Ibarra +3. Carter Hayden +6. I think we're 2 to green this time by. We'll be coming to 1 to green. I think Joe's probably going to take the high side again. Judging by where he is on track. Yeah, let's go racing. Yep, choosing the high line once again. Got a feeling we're going to see that out of him a lot tonight if he stays in the lead. There's one thing that I could change about these cars. It is the rear wing. I wish that it was more of a rounded edge than the flat, like, square edge you see. This Speedway's out, but a lot more air towards the center of the car.
Green, green, green.
All right, green flag is out, and we are back underway. Maryland into turn 1. Joe able to clear the 38. 58 still hanging in tow. That's the 38, goes up in front, clears the 58. Still going down into turn number 3. Single file out up here. 35, 29, 13. It's a battle for 8th. Ford advantage for Miller, going to trying to get around the 4 of Sam Leota. 29 fall behind the 13, 13 on the high side of the 35. 40 going to go low on the 4. Pretty much just ripping that low line, trying not to get on the gas too early. Otherwise you're going to fishtail. Oh, 13 into the wall. 00 almost in the wall. Who has 44, I think, had to check up or try and avoid possible collision. 13 into the wall again. Not as bad as the last time around, but still. The 40 able to clear the 4. Now the 35 and the 29 are side by side. Behind them, 13 settles back into 11th. Pretty much down here into turn number 3 and 4. Just a little bit. Alright, now 49 was able to get past the 35-35, drop back to player P9. Trying to stay in front of Ibarra in the 13 of Karatzis. Meanwhile, back in front, Joe Roberts has 6/10 gap. Meanwhile, Michael Ball has a 6/10 gap behind him, almost a second at this point. 7/10 in gaining. Yep, Joe making that 8/10 now. Assuming he doesn't burn his tires up, they can probably go to lap 64, 65, maybe 66 now. Row count of 15. So yeah, Chapman and Chase 11 laps into their fuel stint. Meanwhile, everybody else is 22 laps. So they will pit at about lap 71-ish. Joe driving away now, almost over a second behind, and then about 6/10 behind to the 38 to the 58. Behind him, the 7 of Kevin Stein, still trying to hang on for a top 5. David Farnan sitting pretty, now sitting P5. P5. Andrew Miller making his way to 6th, Bodinger in 7th, Sam Leota 8th, William Kinder in 9th, and then Joe Ibarra in 10th. But there is Adam Chapman on the low side. Trying to make things work with him in the 44 team. Ooh, 44 cooked a little too much in that corner. I saw that. Able to get a hang back on it. 0-0 almost into the wall in the turn 2. 44 and 20 or 22, and then the 9 and the 13. 2x2. Oh, and Tom Chase into the hard end of the wall. Still's got a chance to get back up and going. That's gonna bring out a caution. He will tow the pits. A little bit too much in the gas. Bam! Unfortunate day for the 9 team. Yeah, that front end's crumpled in. Unfortunate day for the Trackside Racing number 9 team. Joe Robert, meanwhile, back out in front still. 2.5 ahead, almost 1.6 seconds. Teammate of the 9, Adam Chapman, sitting in 11th. Starter right now running where he started. Once again, try and go low in the 22. Not sure how this is going to end up here. Pretty much all single filed out right now. 7 and the 58 gonna try and go side by side. Nope, Jeremiah will complete the pass for 3rd. Carter Hayden crashed. Jumped to pits. Ooh. I need my chopper view. I don't know if I can get it. Chopper. There we go. So it looks like Mark going in. 00 kind of making a late turn in. That at 27 just got really, really tight. Sent it in a little too hard. As you can see how he's sideways. Kinda. See, he noticed he's not going to make it. He tries to slide it. That or misjudges and clips the left rear. Then 00 overcorrected and up into the wall. Still at the lead, Joe Robert. Following behind him is the 38 Michael Ball. Kevin Stein will recomplete the pass for third. Kevin Stein back out in third. Jeremiah still in fourth. Barnard still rocking around in fifth. Tajay's coming back out on track. May still have a little bit of front end damage. Yeah, he does, but turn laps nonetheless. Nonetheless. Going around to lap 38. About halfway through a pit cycle here. Going to take a quick ad break, and we'll be right back here on the Southern Broadcast Racing Network.
I ain't even gonna bet. All I do is hit. I don't even care if I said that BB on my shit. Yeah, that love her so bad, but I ain't cuffing bitch. I want Molly, I want Gaba, I want Rossi.
Alright, we are back here in the Back in the Game podcast, playoff race number 2 here in the Asylum Click Truck Series. Lap 46 this time by. Your run will start here the next 10 to 20 laps, so we will see who will pit, who will not. Joe Roberts still in the lead, but losing a lot of time. He lost almost 4 tenths, almost half a second, while we were under ad break. There's got to be something going on. Michael Ball making a good hard charge. Kevin Stein sitting there as well. The Ball got 10th. He's just been cooking almost got a 10th and a half and lap 43, so there's no idea what's going on. Oh, pit. Here we go. David Farnan down pit lane, this time by. Is he taking fuel only, or is he going to take tires? Woo, Medlin. Man, you're 24 hours early. Yep, fuel only. Oh, no, taking tires. Joe trying to build that lead he had back up, but I don't know if he's got it still. He's losing a couple tenths. Farnan taking 14 seconds. Is that 2 tires or 4 tires? What's going on, Philip? How are you, buddy? Yeah, Joe's losing time. He must have burned up his tires. Chilling. Nice, man. Here to cheer on Stein and Kinder. Yeah, Kevin Stein sitting in third right now, on the tail of the 38 of Michael Ball, and then Bill Kinder is back here in ninth, running alongside the 9, who is 5 laps down. And which is the next person in front of him is the 44 of Adam Chapman. Michael Ball and Stein are starting to fill the mirror of Joe Robert. Yeah, Phil the Miller. So right now, as it stands, Farnan would be able to go to lap 105. So you do go a lap down Wander pits, so that is a good to know. Yeah, now they're catching up to him. Jim has to use all his tire. Probably have to use what's left to try and hold off the 38 and the 7. 27, a potential lap car coming up quick. Let's see here what the lap traffic does. Just trying to keep an eye on that track map. Yep, 27 to go low. Let the leaders go by. Yep, Michael's caught up to him now. Stein trailing around to third. And let these guys do their thing. Because these are teammates, if I'm not mistaken. But all three are playoff drivers. As it stands, Joe Robert in the lead with 1,049 points. Michael Ball with 1,044. Bodinger with 1,042, Chapman with 1,040, Andrew Miller with 1,038, Jeff Pete with 1,039, and Kevin Stein with 1,036. No, sorry. And then Sam Liotta with 1,033. So I don't see any more drivers down pit lane. So we'll see what these guys decide to do. Michael Ball going to try the inside. Not quite there, though, to make it work. Kevin Stein going to rip around the lip on the high side. Going to try and get the momentum that he can. Go for the crossover on a 38 into turn number 1. Down the backstretch, Kevin Stein trying everything he can to try and get around these two. Ooh, Joe getting a little bit tail loose out of turn number 2. Letting him drive his truck a little bit harder than he thought he should. Oh, down pit lane goes the 35 of William Kinder. Alright, we're going to have some pit lane peeps. No, we won't. They're in about 4 or 5 laps. They're going to have to come in for fuel tires. Alright, Ball going to try and stick the inside. Side by side with Joe, but Joe's gonna have the run out of the corner. Alright, Andrew Miller down pit lane. Starting to get tight, I can already tell. Trying to use the throttle to work that to turn the truck. It's not working out too much. 38 getting a little bit tail loose out of turn number 2. Still in it. 38 of Michael Ball going down the pit lane this time by. Jeremiah Beal going down this time by. Joe Barra going in this time by. Yep, the 18 and the 7 are coming in this time by. Bo going to stay out another lap. So now Bo Dinger is your race leader. Yep, Sam Leota going in this time by. 13 Justin Kratz is going in this time by. Yep, Bo Dinger going to come in this time by. Chapman going to probably stay out another couple laps because he pitted 10 laps later than these folks. Yeah, he's got about 10 more laps of fuel left in that tank there. Pouring in on an oddball pit strategy. Stav rules coming in this time again. Karatza's going back down to pit lane. Does he have a penalty? Yes, he does. The 27 and the 13 both have penalties. Not sure what for, but I do know they do have penalties. Andrew Miller. Joe Robert unlapped himself. Andrew Miller trying to do the same. Michael Ball also trying to. Right now, as it stands, it looks like it's going to be Farnan in the lead. Farnan's on a really weird tire strategy, so he's got about 20 lap older tires. We'll see if that pays off, because I really don't know. He's got 6 seconds on Robert, but he's losing a lot of time. Yes, Joe is exiting turn 2 right about now. He's entering turn 3, so that's basically like a third of the track. So I'll keep an eye on the lap time history here. Oh yeah, Joe's just cleaning house right now. Second faster that last lap, another second this lap. He'll get to him within no time. Adam Chapman going down the pit lane this time by. We'll round out your first conglomerate of pit stops. About halfway in the race here. Next time by. So we'll have to see. I'm actually interested to see what Farnham's strategy is. Pit at lap 40, close to 50, and then lap 100, and trying to save the 2 sets for green light checkers. As green as they've been running today, I don't know if that's going to happen. Okay, Robert now 2 seconds back. And gaining. And Adam Chapman trying to unlap himself. Let's see. Go check my. I want to go see how Bo's doing. Running 6th. Running a same-ish fuel strategy as Joe and all them. One of the first ones to pit, if I do believe so. He actually one of the last ones to pit. He pitted the last. Bill Kinder and Andrew Miller were the first to pit. 13 to make a move on the 9. 13, 4 laps down. The 9, 5 laps down. 7 of Kevin Stein. That's in the 9. Probably going to click 13 here in a second. Joe Robert able to get the pass around the 81 of David Farnan completed. Joe back out to the lead, lap 80. Ooh, Justin Carrazza's in trouble on the front stretch. Oh, just locked it down, kept it sideways. So good job to him keep it up the wall and not bring that a caution. And tires are warm, you gotta cool them off. So we're gonna probably run a little bit of a smoother line. We're gonna go up board with a 40 and see what line he is taking. Actually watching this battle between Farnan and Ball. This ain't half bad. Sorry about that. little bit of tire sliding in turn 3. Pretty much on the throttle as soon as you can as you're straight. Up against the wall, letting off a little bit before the yellow marker, a little bit of tire sliding into the corner again. Straightening out on the gas. Now my worry is he burning up the right sides by sliding the tires? Certainly generating heat, but I don't know about burning them up. I'm gonna go watch Joe's line. He's backing up his entry. He's trying to save the little bit of tire he can. Up against the wall. Small increment movements. Now at 13. Ooh, a little bit of spooky there. Oh, takes 2 to tango. I think that might have been a little bit of rubbing and racing. Scoring each other, that's for sure. I don't know if that is intentional, but that is not my place to say. Kevin Stein will go down pit lane to complete or to start the second round of pit stops here at Richmond. Bill Roberts still out in the lead. A pretty noticeable gap of about 3.6 seconds. Barnum dropping back to 6th. Bodinger up to 5th. BL in 4th. Miller in 3rd. And Ball in 2nd. A right side and fuel only pit stop for the number 7 of a 9.67 seconds. Boy. Joe just gonna throw it in there and send it. Lap 94, 150, almost 2/3 throughout this race. All we got right now is single file racing. We'll do a little bit of a click through here with our field. 40, 7 with a 9, going to stay up high, trying to give the 40 some room. Sam Leota, Kratzes, Stavros, Todd, session. 35. Still there with the 18 and the 13. 18 just going to send it in there. This is not per position, but this is to stay on the lead lap. And per the rule book, he does have every right to race for the lucky dog. bit of tire sliding 1 and 2 from both of them. Gonna go ahead and get past by the 18 of Jared Robert. Ooh, Nelly. Range stepping out for both of them. Jeremiah catching up to Bo. Bo making a pass, now sitting in third, sitting fifth. So Bo is like, all right, it's go time. Let's go, Kendrick. Don't let him get to you. Yeah, never let up and never let anybody pass you in a fight unless it's something like you're like 7 laps. Bill Kendrick going into pit lane this time by to complete his last pit stop, scheduled pit stop. Let's see who has pitted, who has not. David Farnan coming around to the end of his fuel run. Pit now and be A-OK. This one is Kevin Stein. Not himself. Taking he must have had a penalty because he sat in the pit lane for 52 seconds. So yeah, more than likely Bill Kinder got a speeding penalty. Robert passing his teammate the 4, Sam Leota. Gonna go a lap down the 4-wheel. Alright, Andrew Miller going into pit lane this time by. Todd Chase gonna enter pit lane. Played his last scheduled pit stop. No takers. Yep, David Farner will come down this time by. Four tires and fuel for the 40 of Andrew Miller. Michael Ball will enter pit lane this time by. Code Dinger will enter as well. Jeremiah will stay out. Chapman will stay. He's not there yet. We'll see what Chapman does here. I think he will stay out. Yep, he will. So Robert can run till the end of the lap. So he's on 42 laps right now. Alright, we're farting back out on pit lane. Or back out of pit lane. 45.92. Nope. 14.67. So he took 4. Farnan 2 laps down, unfortunately.
Caution, yellow
Caution
flag.
is out. Todd Chase spun around. See what happened here with the 9. Oh, just rear end stepped out and lost it. That will put 4 drivers in the lead lap. So, I'll stick. So Leota will get the free pass. Jeremiah BL coming in. Stavros coming in. 13 of Karat's coming in. 44 of Chapman coming in. Abara as well. So that will stick. Stein pitted already. Stein will have to pit again for fuel. So he's got to over another quick caution. That'll stick Stein pretty much a lap down, I think. Math is not mathing right now. They gotta take the lucky dog, so that will trap a lot of these people that are up in front. 81, 40. So the 81, the 7, the 35, the 29, 40. They will take the wave around. Yeah, the wave around. Lucky Dog is 1 car, wave around is all the cars. There is, yeah, it's not like Dega. You cannot pit under caution here if you take the wave around. There's no way. All right, all the cars going around and around they go. The 18 gonna choose the high line. 58 out and about. So Farnan now 1 lap down. Just needs to stay out of the cautions and he can get Lucky Dog. Alright. 35 to go. This time by. Pace car pulls off. And away we go. Able to get around each other. 44 in a 22, 3rd and 4th. 5th and 6th is the 81 and the sorry, is that the 4? Sam Leota. Flag is out. Already pretty much single file right now. Kevin Stein, Michael Ball going at it for 6th. Sam Leota up in that 5th spot. Hoping these guys go at it. Ball able to get around the 4 of Sam Leota. Bo Dinger and Kevin Stein behind him. 29 of Bo Dinger on the low side of the 4. Side by side in turn number 1. Rear end sliding out? Is it just me? It looks like his rear is sliding. Well, we're 30 to go this time by. Right now, Robert driving away from the competition. Over a second gap at this point, but he's going to have to try and save some tire. Still got 30 to go here. I think Jeremiah knows that. That's why he's letting him burn up his stuff. Seven side by side with the 4. Back here for 8th. Leota getting loose out of turn 2. $25 to go. Joe losing time now. Actually, they weren't. Inch by inch for that one. They were dead even that last lap. Might go dead even this lap too. Nope. About half a tenth slower. Still, Joe's kind of burning up his stuff. Still 26 to go. We're still cruising around here. $25 to go this time by. 22 seconds a lap. It's pretty much like 2 3/4 a lap a minute. We're done with the next 10 minutes or so. Right. Oh, I need to do the other one. Yeah, that's what we need. So Joe running slower. Almost a tenth that last lap, but want to see if he's got anything to make up for the loss. Bo Dinger went off track. Inside of the 38. Oh, got a little bit loose, lost the tail end. Oh! Bunny hopping right into the wall. That left front of the 29 fender kind of bent in a little bit, toe kind of a little bit messy. Steering wheel seems to be straight, just by what I can see. Jeremiah ran crooked that last lap, but it's losing time still this lap. Oh. A little bit loose as the 4 of Sam Leota to his inside. Joe's got... He's just starting to pull away now. Jeremiah might have used up all his tire. don't know. We still got, you know, coming to 17 laps left. Still got a lot of time. Yeah, there he goes. Now he's got time. Just to keep going at that pace. He needs 10th and a half a lap to catch up to him. Heck, no, just a 10th. It's 10th a lap to catch him. There's 1/10. There's half of one. This is pretty much just going to come down to who can preserve this gap here. It's a 1.4 second gap. It's honestly all going to be about who, what, when, where, why. He's still running about 1.4 seconds away. Coming around to 11 to go next time by. This race is pretty much just turning into who can keep going the last one. Alright, with that being said, we are 11 to go. I'm going to do a little bit of a crank it up, and I'll be right back here. If anything happens. I am back. Coming around to 7 to go. Sorry. Joe sitting about 1.3 seconds now. As long as Joe doesn't screw up, he's got another win in the bag here. Five to go this time by. BL still sitting about 1.2 back. Gonna need a miracle or a fresh set of tires to do anything. to the 18. 4 to go. Yeah, that's pretty much the sealed deal at this point. So, Joe, right now, 5 wins in the season, 1 pole. 10 top 10s, 13 top 10s, 10 top 5s. Meanwhile, Jeremiah is 7 starts in the season, 3 top 5s and 3 top 10s. So, was looking forward to get him on a win, but looks like Joe will come away as we are about to go 2 to go this time by. Yep, and a 3 and 4. And a white flag. Next flag will end the race. All right, coming around out of 3 and number 4, it will be Joe Robert. Will win the race here at Richmond. Get your minute going off track. Looks like best time will be held. Yep, by the number 18 with a 21.64. The ever so subtle nudge. Thanks for coming out, Caged. Hope you had a good time, man. Cup is tomorrow at Bristol. It's going to be an interesting race. I think they're doing 225. Could be wrong. Is that who I think it is over there? Yep. We're going to start off.
Oh, that's pure. Hello.
Oh, hello. Sorry, Adam. I did not mean to pull you. I didn't realize you were making conversation with Jeremiah. But, how you doing, man? Finishing P3 after, starting, 12th. So how you doing tonight, man?
I feel really bad for some of these guys, dude. Like, I don't deserve to finish third. I had that best of 6th place car, honestly. Like, I was lucky to even have a chance in the top 5. I mean, it's luck, dude. That's all I can say. I don't deserve it, honestly.
Well, fuel strat isn't really kind of a fuel strat because I know you and Todd pitted
Yeah.
there at 10 lap 10, so that kind of gave you a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking to Todd about. I said, man, it looks bad. I said, I feel bad. And he's like, I'm so sorry for wrecking. Like, he felt bad for wrecking because it hurt people. But yeah, the fuel strategy, we talked about it early, and I was like, do we pit? And I was like, maybe. And I was like, maybe we could save in case, there is a chance of, a fuel saving race. And I love fuel
Yeah.
saving races anyway, but it didn't work that way. And honestly, like I said, man, it was just luck.
Well, hey, man, you luck yourself into another top 5
Yeah.
and a podium, so.
Yeah, I can't complain about that. That helps the points. I mean, Joe's probably going up winning the points either way, but
Yeah.
hey, even to be even in the same conversation as that is always nice.
Yeah. So I think you actually will have 2nd place in points right now, if I am
Awesome.
correct.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So, but
Yeah, man.
well, good job on the P3 tonight. I'll let you get your shots in and enjoy the rest of your night.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Trackside real quick racing. Todd, my teammate Derek, Joe Burchett will be back to race next week, I believe.
Heck yeah.
So looking to see him come back in the truck finally. So thanks, man. Thanks for all you do.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and I'll see you next week, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, and then Jeremiah, long-awaited return. How you doing, man?
What's up, Jacob? I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. I mean, hey, it's good to see you back here again. You started fourth, now you finished second, so can't do too bad. I mean, it's your second or third race back, I know that, but it's been a minute.
Yeah, I had a kid,
Oh, well,
so I've been
congrats.
thank you. I've been focusing on that quite a bit, just helping mom out, and we're all good. So I figured I might as well hop back in. So I'm glad it looks like the truck series is running really good races from what I've seen.
Yeah, it was actually, and all the cautions I saw tonight were just solo spins really early on. So, and there's one
Yeah,
near
this
the
is always
end,
a
but
tough track for that, especially coming off a two. It's always rough.
yeah, worn tires especially. I saw that happen. Everybody's getting loose and trying to collect the car, and there was some rubbing in 3 and 4, but that was just looseness and tightness.
Oh
But
yeah, it was a fun one though.
so it was.
I'm glad that caution came out because it saved me. I think I was probably heading for like a fourth or fifth, and it kind of helped me out a little bit.
I think if you would have had 10 laps more, it would have been a better battle between you and Joe.
Maybe I started figuring out, or I started having a good line coming off a two, I think, near the end, but it's all right. We'll take P2.
I mean, hey man, you looking forward to next week? You are at Texas for 130 laps.
Yeah, that one will be fun. That's honestly not one of my favorite tracks either, but
Ooh,
it's still fun though. I don't mind it. It's yeah. I
yeah.
enjoy racing every race in here. It's a blast. I enjoy it so much.
It's gonna be something that we have to. I'm gonna have to learn Xfinity. I've only ran Gen 6 laps before, and that was rough. So, but hey, man, P2 tonight. I'll let you get your side ups in. Did the English get your shout outs in and enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Who should I shout out? North South. What up? And then little baby Carson watching upstairs. Maybe he's probably passed out, but that's it. Yeah.
Well, congrats on the P2 and congrats on the young one, man. Look forward to
Yeah.
seeing you soon.
Thanks, man. Yep. See ya.
Oh boy! All right, Mr. Joe Robert, what you up to, man?
Um, that was an interesting race. I know people say I get lucky under cautions, and I got lucky in a different way today.
What you
So
mean?
David Farnan, he was coming out of pit lane. He had just done his pit stop, and I was in a pit that time by, and David kind of blocked my pit entry, uh, and I had to abort my pit stop because I wasn't gonna back out and lose like a second on entry, but I also wasn't gonna cut his nose off and risk wrecking.
Yeah.
And as I'm about to come in the next time round, I see Chase spinning. So worked out pretty good for me, I suppose. I guess I guess thanks for blocking my pit entry. It helped me avoid getting put down a lap. But it was a fun race. I felt like I was better in the first 2/3, and I felt like Michael and Stein and Beal and a few of those other guys, they were better in the last third. Um, Ball was getting up to me hard at the end of the first run, and he's my teammate, and really like him, but got to defend it because you got to defend them bonus points. 1 point can make a difference, so you got to take what you can get and don't leave anything on the table. You know, like yeah, your teammates is still gonna work together, but you know, like you're not gonna maybe give the same extra courtesies that you may in the playoffs
Right.
because at the end of the day, you're fighting for an individual reward.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I mean, Richmond ain't one of my favorite tracks for a short track oval. Um, I was really stumped on steering ratios too, because 10 felt tight, but was easier to handle. But 12 felt less tire wear, but was harder to keep stable.
Right.
Just because you don't want the wheel, you don't want to have to move your wheel too much to save a car if it's stepping out, because the car did step out a few times.
Yeah, I saw that
Especially
happen.
on new tires. On new tires, it takes some lap or two to get some grip into them.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, it was a fun race and got a little bit lucky. So we'll take luck where you can get it, and overall just had a fun time.
good job on the win tonight, man. Extending your lead into the playoffs, second race in. So, I
Yeah,
think
someone
Chapman
told.
said Burchett's going to be back.
Oh yeah, I mean, Burchett, he's gonna be interested in the race. I mean, yeah, it's a shame that couldn't have the second run with him for this season, but I'll be interested to see how he runs. If he wins the next two races, I mean, so be it. You know, the thing is, like, when you got a lead, you want to be at least a little conservative. Like, you don't want to wreck yourself fighting a guy that doesn't have a chance. You know,
Yeah.
because I mean, you go back to Chicagoland last year. You know, when I came in the lead with that race, it was just like, just do what I can, just run hard, but don't do anything stupid or don't be extra aggressive. Just be aware and just try to have the wheels on it when you come home. I mean, Texas, I feel like I can do fine at. Um, Not one of my favorite 1.5 miles, but not one of my least favorite either. So,
Yeah.
you know, if I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. But the goal is just to gain the advantage, and so you can come into Iowa with knowing what knowing where you have to finish.
Yeah. Well, good job on the win tonight, man. I'll let you get your status and enjoy the rest of your night.
Yeah. Uh, Shout outs to Advantage PC. Had him on the car for 2 seasons at this point. Um, yeah, I love the paint scheme, and it's my lucky car. It's my lucky paint scheme, I gotta say. Um, every time we take it off, the luck is nowhere to be found half the time. So that's why I'm waiting on debuting 2 new paint schemes until the end of the season.
Yes.
I'm gonna be unlucky. I'm gonna be unlucky next season.
Yeah.
Um, Shout out to Pièce de Auto for Non-Vision. They're helping me get into real race car next month for the Enduro 300 Autodrome Chaudière at Valley Junction. Um, can't thank them enough. Um, I really look forward to it. It's uh, it's something that I really appreciate them for doing. Shout out to Emmanuel. He helps put that deal together, but he also paints my cars. So thank you, Emmanuel Forger. Um, Shout out to Mirage SRR. Fantastic team. We have a lot of big plans going on for next season. Um, Amazing people on there, all the teammates. Sam, Joe, Michael, Mark, um, Ethan. Everybody over there that runs it and makes it possible. Um, you know, Shout out to all the friends and family who watch. You for putting on the show, and I just hope for another good result at Texas. Hopefully, we can build up the lead and make Iowa a little bit more, little less stressful. Um, you know, we'll see what happens, but I'm looking forward to getting the season done and getting it started all up again next season.
All right, man. Well, good job on the win of the night, and stick around after this. I got something to tell you. But all right, man. Well, good luck. Good luck next week, and I'll talk to you here in a second.
Yeah, I'll just mute and finish up. All right.
All right, everybody. That was the Back in the Game podcast. 1 second. Get rid of that and that. Back in the Game podcast. Playoff race number 2 here at Richmond Raceway. Thank you all for coming out here tonight. Tomorrow will be Cup at Bristol. I think they're going to have 225 laps. Yes, they will. Stages at lap 60 and 120. The Spoof and Boof, 225. So, hope y'all have a good night, and I will talk to you guys next week. Or, well, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Well, talk to y'all tomorrow. Stay safe, stay warm, and catch y'all later.